Greetings, folks. Iolair here. The 12th season of Ranked Sprint is upon us, starting tomorrow, Wednesday, June 24th at 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific, at least for those of us on the North America continent. And then it will end in the early morning hours of Monday, July 6th. The format for this season is 8 versus 8 teams using Tier 8 ships. There are 10 ranks to progress through, and is the case with previous season of Ranked Sprint. We get to play in divisions, which is cool, and that's a key reason that I have historically liked playing this format. I'll leave a link to this article from the World of Warships website in the description below. It goes into details around the maps being used and the formats and the various rewards at the different ranks, etc. So go check that out for more details. But I also wanted to use this video to talk about my recommendations for ships to play for this ranked season, and is frankly kind of my recommendation for any ranked season, since my guidance here is a little bit unorthodox, but I'll cut over to the port to talk about that. So I think a lot of us see guidance from different sources, whether that be community contributors or even just individual players, about which ships to play for a particular rank season based on the particular meta and the tiers and which ships are popular at the time, etc., etc. We also, or at least I see a lot of questions that get posted to different forums, whether that be on the official Warships forum, or in Reddit, or on the Facebook groups, or whatever, basically asking the question, hey, which ship should I play for this particular rank season? And my guidance and my feedback on both the recommendations and the questions is pretty much the same, which is play the ships that you are already comfortable with, and you know how to succeed in. And generally speaking, I don't think people should necessarily have to ask which ships to play. They already know which ships they're going to succeed with. I do think that there are going to be cases where they may find that one ship that they traditionally works well for them doesn't work so well in a particular rank season, and they may need to move to a different ship that they're comfortable with. But either way, they generally, my feeling is that people are going to want to play the ships that they already know and understand. And in some cases, recommended ships some players don't even have. So there isn't much sense in going out, in my opinion, and necessarily spending money on a ship that's like completely new to you and you don't know its play style or its handling or ship or shell ballistics, etc. Just so because it's, quote, a recommended ship. That to me just doesn't seem like very sound advice. So bottom line is, play what you know, play what you already know how to succeed in. Don't worry too much about what the, quote, recommended ships are. Those don't factor in your skill level and your knowledge level of individual ships. So go have fun with whatever you know how to play well with. So that's kind of my guidance for any ranked season, not just this one, just kind of in general. So that's going to be about it for this video. I hope that my input here was useful and interesting. Please do leave any questions or comments that you have in the comments below. And as always, we hope to see you out there on the virtual seas, and we wish you happy sailing.